Hello everyone, greetings from Japan. Today is Thursday, 7:55 a.m., November 25th, 2021. I just finished watching this suggested video for today. It's Eric Dubé's The Total Eclipse of the Mind. Very good video on gravity. I recommend it everyone to watch it. So today's video I'm going to talk about a subject that I have had for a while. I saved this picture back in May. So I've had this picture on my phone and I always wanted to make a video about it, to talk about this. And just so many other things came along first. But I want you guys to pay attention to this picture. It was taken in Florianópolis, Brazil. That's in the south of Brazil, facing the Atlantic, facing east. I don't have the exact time of this picture, but I remember when the guy posted, there was a lot of talk about this picture, a lot. And so what's going on here? You see the moon on the right, and you see the sun rising on the left. So it was probably around, I don't know, let's say 4 a.m., 5 a.m. in Brazil, 4:30 a.m., very early morning. Now, the problem with this picture is that it definitely destroys the heliocentric model because the sun is supposedly 93 million miles away and the moon is being lit by an object that is behind it. So the heliocentric model says that the moon reflects this light of the sun, but that's not the case. You see the shining moon. The moon is shining on the right. According to the heliocentric model, it's 238,000 miles away, being lit by an object that's 93 million miles away behind it. So what I did, I went to timeanddate.com. Since we were talking about this picture a lot, so I went to timeanddate.com and I was able, a lot of people were saying like, oh, this week the sun and the moon are close together, just like that. So look at this image on timeanddate.com. This is from May 3rd, the day before the picture was taken. I have a guy there in the southeast of Brazil, facing east, looking at the moon and the sun coming. That's on the next day. I think it's the May 4th. And then, same thing happened the following day. And then the following day was the same thing. Look at the date, May 5th. And the people facing, they would see the sun coming and behind the moon. It was the whole week that month. That's on May 6th. Same thing, someone from Brazil would be able to see the sun and the moon approaching from the east. And it goes on for another day. May 7th, the same thing. And we will see, I think, one more day or 2 more days. No, there's one more, May 8th. You see there, same situation. The moon was in front of the sun and the sun behind it and someone in Brazil, on the coast of Brazil. In this case here, like someone on the west coast of South America, let's say Peru or Ecuador, would see the same thing, would see the moon and the sun that is supposed to be behind it, and could see both of them. So that happened for that week. So this is converting May 4th on the flat Earth map. This is exactly as we see in the picture, sun on the left and the moon on the right side. So this is the event that happened on May 4th, and I had this in my mind to make a video about it. And you can see there's someone in Brazil, just like in the picture is showing, facing east, could see the moon on the right and the sun rising on the left. Right, that proves that in the heliocentric model, the moon being in front of the sun could not be lit by the object that is behind it. It just shows that the moon has its own light, and the sun also has its own light. So both are luminaries, according to the Bible. Both emit their own light. So we don't have in the heliocentric model that the moon reflects. the sun. No, that's not the case. The moon has its own light, emits its own light. It's a luminary, just like the Bible says. Another thing I want to talk about real quick, it's about the eclipse that happened on the 19th, November 19th. Actually, in Brazil, here in Japan, that was on Friday. It happened on Friday the 20th, not Thursday. So this picture was taken by my wife. She was coming home. She leaves work at 5 p.m. every day. And she was coming home and she took the picture and sent to me. I was having classes, so I could not really go outside and film like I had planned. I thought the eclipse was going to start around 3 p.m., but it started around 5. So there is a problem there. If you pay attention, it's 5:26 p.m. She was facing east. It was dark. But facing west, the sun was still up. The sun was still at the horizon. It was still daytime. So this eclipse proved one more time that the shadow of the moon is not caused by the earth being in between the sun and the moon, because both were in the sky at the same time. And if you see there, the lit part of the moon is facing south when the sun was on the west side. It's not reflecting any light of the sun. The moon has its own light, and it was being overshadowed by a dark body in the sky, not by the shade of the moon, of the earth. So it was amazing, because I was sending messages to my students, and I was telling them, hey, just go outside and look at the eclipse and see the sun on the west side is setting, and you see the moon was eclipsed. And they were saying, wow, I was seeing posted here in Japan, people saying, no, that's not being caused by the Earth's shadow. Something else is causing this eclipse. And it was very interesting. A lot of people saw we had cloudy skies here, but later at around 8 p.m., my wife, my daughter, they went outside and they were able to see the bloody moon. It was really red. But it was a very interesting eclipse. A lot of people saw here in Japan, and they were saying, oh, this is not being caused by the shade of the earth. There's something else that's causing this eclipse. So it was an eye-opener for many people here, and we've been talking about flat earth for a while, so many of them were able to see that the eclipse of the moon was not being caused by the shadow of the earth. Hey guys, I just want to add one more thing here before we close this video. This is from Facebook. Facebook has been, adding some fact checks to flat earth videos or pictures or messages, anything flat earth related. They've been adding some form of censorship on videos and pictures, flat earth pictures. This is from Facebook, and these are the one from Google. Most of you, if you watch any flat earth videos nowadays, you're gonna see this on the bottom of each video before even the comments. You see this part there. So this is one of the reasons I really like the flat earth clock app, Zodiac app, because you have the video of the day. It really breaks into the censorship that's going on, allows you to watch videos, and there's a whole bunch of videos there that you can just share with friends and watch them censorship free. You just have access to those videos, because if you search for them, you're not gonna find them. I have trouble even finding sometimes my own videos. Just for you to have an idea, I have backup channels, and if you go to Google and if you want to watch your own videos, actually when I open my 2 backup channels, I uploaded like 100 videos in one day. So there is a way that you go to like YouTube, searching for videos, and you search for uploaded today, as I'm showing here. And I couldn't find my own videos, even though I had uploaded 100 videos in one day. I tried for almost a week to find my own videos. I could not find them. I found only 1 or 2 that really came up on the search engine, but that's the amount of censorship. Even if you upload your own video, you go there, the video that I upload of the day, this week or today, it's going to be hard to find. They only show the bad stuff, like Dr. or whatever his name is, Professor Daves and all these guys. But this is one of the reasons I really like the Flat Earth Zodiac app, because you have access to the videos that you want to watch, and there's a archive there. You just flip and then you watch all kinds of videos you want, biblical videos or just regular ones. You can share them. I think it's a great tool for Flat Earth. It's a plus, it's not a minus. So I really like it. I've had it since it came around, and I'm really happy with it. I subscribed. I'm not afraid. I'm a blue dot because, the government knows where I am regardless. I don't have to be afraid of, friend finder, because the government knows where I am. I don't hide, myself. I have my email address. They have my IP address. They got everything. So, there's no way. My phone has 3, 4 cameras. And, they know where I am. They hear me. I'm not afraid. So, I don't know. This is just my point of view. I really like it. It's a useful tool. I use it. Okay, so that's what I have to say. So you guys take care. Have a good day. See you later. Bye-bye.